Guys, the markets are bouncing back. There are meme coins that are sending 10x, 20x, 30x within a single day, and you're still missing out. If you have been in this space for quite some time, you very well know that these kind of time periods where meme coins go parabolic towards the upside do not stay forever. Bitcoin is pushing towards $100,000. And if you're not following the right strategies, you are going to miss out one more time. It is as important to take profits at the right time as it is to position yourself at the right place. In this episode, guys, I'm going to share with you a two-step strategy which will help you find these plays, get into them, exit at the right time, and keep all the profits. So if this is the type of content you enjoy, guys, then make sure that you drop a like and also smash that subscribe button. And now, guys, let's get right into it.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining me yet again. First off, I would like to let you know that this is not financial advice. Trading meme coins and trading Bitcoin on leverage is going to be very risky. So make sure that you do your own research before you jump into doing anything. All right. Now, talking about the Bitcoin chart first, because a lot of people are very euphoric, while a lot of people are saying that this is just a dead cat bounce towards the upside, and then we are going to go back down for our bear market bottom. Now, let's just discuss what is going on here. First off, guys, there is a trading pattern that we just broke out from, and that trading pattern is a very bullish pattern, to be honest. That is your ascending triangle formation, right? We have a breakout right around here. Now, the price target for this particular breakout is going to be from the low to the high of this triangle, and then we put it right around here. Your target is coming around $109,000. Is that the next move for Bitcoin? I don't know. But what I do know is the fact that currently we are at a very important level for Bitcoin. We are going to be seeing intense resistance from all of the bears who believe that this is a bear market in between this region right around here. This region exists from $97,000 to $101,000, maybe even $103,000 if you want to say that. But this is the primary region where I think the trap could be. All right. Now, if I show you the bearish case, we are looking for A, B, and C towards the downside. This is your wave W. Then we are looking for a three-wave structure towards the upside in your wave X. Then looking for another three-wave structure towards the downside, potentially forming your bear market bottom in your wave Y. Of course, guys, if you ask me, or if you ask yourself, or if you ask anybody out there, this is not a very good time to bid on Bitcoin in spot. Right? Because even if Bitcoin goes from here to $170,000 or $180,000, that's just a 2x. So the risk to reward is not really so great buying Bitcoin in spot at the current price point, of course, right? But if you get Bitcoin at $50,000 or $60,000, the risk to reward drastically changes. That is where the real demand is going to be. All right. But anyway, let's just discuss the price target for your wave X towards the upside. So first off, guys, we plot a Fibonacci for this entire range of your wave W from $126,000 to $80,000. Your minimum price target for your wave X was the 0.382 Fibonacci level. And if you zoom in, you see we have gotten rejected exactly at that level. All right. The next target could be $103,000. That is your 0.5 Fibonacci level. So if price can hold support above this resistance, which was previously resistance, we should be expecting it to act as support right now, 94.6K. If that happens, we are looking for a move up. And if price is able to break above $98,000, there is a high potential we are coming into $103,000. And that is going to be the most important level, in my opinion. The other way by which we can also find a price target for your wave X is going to be finding what happened in this region right around here. So if we count this region as a WXY, which is going to look something like this, WX and a Y towards the upside, we are looking for a trend-based Fibonacci extension from the low of wave W to the high of wave W to the low of your wave X, which is going to be right around here. Then your most common price target for your wave Y is going to be between the 1 and the 1.236 Fibonacci levels. And minimum price target is basically just taking out the wave W high and touching the 0.618 Fibonacci extension, which we have already done. So these two boxes are going to be very, very important for the price action of Bitcoin. If we want to continue the bull market, if we want to be really, really fundamentally as well as technically bullish, we want to be going past these highs at $107,000 in my opinion. Until unless we do that, there is a high potential that we're looking for just wave Y formation or larger wave X formation here, W, X and a Y, and Y of the lower degree, which is going to be this W, X and Y. So Y and X, both of them might end here inside of wave Y. You can see you are looking for a 3-wave structure, which is going to be a wave A, B, C. And you can see right here, your wave A is going to be this move towards the upside. This is your wave B. You're looking for a wave C, which is going to be a 5-wave structure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and potentially a 5 getting into this resistance, and then you go back down. That is still the possibility. All right. Once you go past $107,000, you are basically opening doors for rather a sideways corrective structure, and you're going much higher into new all-time high territory. I don't think if we are going to cross $107,000, we are not going to be going to $70,000 or $60,000 at all. Maybe at max, I can say that we could go to like $77,000, but that is your zone, in my opinion, for the bear market as well. All right. So there are things that change every single day. And if you want to be updated about the price action of Bitcoin, get all of these setups that I share inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private. The link is given in the description section below. You can trade Bitcoin, altcoins, and get daily updates on the price action of Bitcoin on the higher as well as on the lower time frames, including all of my meme coin plays as well as the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦, where I discuss meme coins, which I am already in, the updates on those, and also new ones as and when the trenches evolve into something new, a new narrative or something like that, right? If you're interested, the link is given in the description section below. Make sure that you check it out. Now, guys, talking about the 2 steps that you need to take, the 2-step strategy, I would say, by which you can actually make a lot of money with meme coins or with the best AI plus meme coin plays or the tech plays, you know, all of these low cap plays, which we all talk about. So first off, guys, let's just do a little bit of recap from where I left last time. All right. So here's the first play, that is Lumen. Now this one I shared in the last video just 2 days ago, right here. This was the entry given on the YouTube channel itself, which was $519,000. And then there was another entry that was given at $315,000. And we did tap into both of these entry points. Just recently, guys, I shared another update on Twitter where I mentioned that I am looking for a breakout to new all-time highs of $1.5 million to $1.9 million. At that time, you can see right here, the price was $754K. Right now, if you see, we have already touched the first target, which is $1.5 million. I believe if price is going to hold this region of support right around here, which is your previous zone of resistance, now converted into support, we are definitely going into $1.9 million resistance or even beyond that. So this is a nice setup that you might have caught. This is a nice 4-5x if you actually got in on this one on my call. Apart from that, guys, I shared another play that was shared just inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private. I shared this entry right here, which was the 786 Fibonacci level of this entire move towards the upside. I was telling them that, you know, price is going to get rejected on this trend line after this breakdown, and we are going to come back down to 0.786 Fibonacci level, which was sitting at $513,000. This is exactly where we bounced off from, and we got a parabolic move, already a 14.4x on Claude memory. And if you want these kind of calls, again, guys, the link is given in the description section below. Apart from that, guys, another play that I shared in the last video was Ralph. This was 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧. And it was shared with an entry of $4 million. At that time, the price was $6 million. And if you check the price right now, first off, we did hit our entry point, which was right here. All right. And now price has exploded again on this one as well, all the way to $26 million. That is another 6.4x on Ralph as well. Now, again, guys, all of these plays might take some time to actually pump. And that is why it is very important to get regular updates. Your favorite KOL can come online and on YouTube, on X, or even in their private groups, and they can call a certain play. But when the price goes down, who is there to let you know that is it worth holding or not, right? That is where the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗧 videos come into play, because inside the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗧, you get every single play that I am currently holding. I give an update on them. I let you know if it is worth DCing, if the price is going down, or if it is time to take some profits, or even if it is time to sell in a loss, because minimizing your loss is very important. And a lot of times these KOLs call something and then the price goes down and then they never talk about it. People sell in panic and then the price pumps up and then they come out and say, oh my God, this has done a 5x and this has done a 10x. But where were they when the price was going down and everything was just going to die out? All right. I will show you one of those examples right now. So right here, guys, here is a play that I shared inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private and inside the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗧𝗧. This is app factory. Now price plummeted towards the downside. I called it for the first time right around here. Then price had a bounce and then price went down lower. Then price went all the way to the 786 Fibonacci level. This is where I bought multiple times and I mentioned that I do believe this is going to bounce off. So definitely you can also DCA on this particular meme coin. It absolutely die out right here. If you see from the all-time highs, we can compare it from $1 million market cap all the way going down to $113,000. That is more than 89% dump. All right. If I was not there to let everybody know inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧 private that I am holding strong and I'm even buying more at this price point, then guys, a lot of people might have already sold and missed out on this entire pump. But we got in, we got more at the bottom and we got a nice 5x on app factory as well. Apart from that, here is another example of one of the calls that I shared inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧's private. Now, when this one launched, it is Samara. It basically went absolutely parabolic all the way to $3.7 million market cap. This is where I was very much interested. I mentioned it for the first time inside the diligence right around here in this region, which was $1.5 million market cap. But I said that this is not a good entry point. I would want to see some retrace. But then price went higher. After that, I said that I will be buying in these two green zones, as you can see right around here. Price went down and then price hit my entry zones, my limit orders. And if you're not using limit orders, guys, for trading meme coins or these kind of plays that are only available on DEXs, guys, you should use GMGN right away. Because if you're not using limit orders, you're not going to make money. Because at some point, there will be a massive pump on a meme coin that you're holding. And if you don't have a sell limit order, you will miss out on the pump and the price will come back down, or vice versa. If you don't have a buy limit order at the lows, then price might touch your entry and then go back up higher and you miss out on a very good entry point. I don't want that to happen with you all. So make sure that you sign up to GMGN. The link to that is also given in the description section below. Now with this one, guys, what happened is price just kept on going down and down. There was a lot of FUD. I discussed that inside 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧's private, inside the DGNR as well, in the video updates that I do every single day. These kind of video updates every single day. All right. Now, I mentioned that I'm buying more in this region. I'm bidding more. And right here is where I bought the last bag just before the big pump. And then we got another move up from the bottom to the highs. This is another 7.4x. It's as simple as that, guys. Now, why am I telling you all of this? The reason is this is how you build your two-step strategy. The number one step that you need to focus on is the fact that you need to build conviction. All right. How do you build conviction? You have to look at a meme coin. Suppose this is a meme coin. All right. Now you look at the meme coin chart. You see what market cap it is trading at. Do you have a nice risk to reward? Is it already way too hyped? Has it already seen a very big pump towards the upside, which cannot be sustained? And you're looking for at least 70, 80, 90%, move towards the downside or correction. You check all of these things. All right. Once you have done that, you have to make sure, is that meme coin or the tech coin, for example, this is like some AI plus meme coin kind of thing, right? So you have to make sure that is that thing going to flourish long term? Who are the people behind it? Who are the people backing it? You have to follow people on X, all right? You have to follow a lot of people from different narratives, right? That is where you get the alpha. Once you have solidified that, this meme coin or this particular coin can actually pump in the future, you bid your levels. Now for this example right here, I had a buy limit order at the 0.618 Fibonacci level because I thought that this is going to go higher. All right. Then below that, I had another buy limit order at the 786 Fibonacci level. Then price plummeted towards the downside, but I was sure that the price is going to go back up. So I bid more at the 955 Fibonacci level, which is more than 95% correction, which basically means that the coin has rugged. There was no volume either, right? But I had conviction because I was doing the research. Now, of course, guys, if you're looking at 1000 points every single day, you will miss out. Of course, you cannot do a lot of research on a lot of coins, right? That is where the magic filters that I personally use on DEX Screener come into play. So right here, guys, this is how DEX Screener will look for you if you have used the magic filters, which you can see right around here, right? I've used 6 different filters. Now, usually what you would see if you just click on Solana, let's just open it in a new tab, you will see a lot of coins, right? If I go down, you have around 47,000 pairs to choose from. And if you use my filters, which I have been using for more than an year now, and I always catch the runner only out of the coins that are in these filters. Now, if I go back right here, these are my filters, and let's see how many of the coins do I have to analyze. Only 270, all right? This is why I call them the magic filters. And then you can basically, sort them in any order according to the volume or, the market cap or the last 5-minute change, 1 hour change, 6 hour change, or 24-hour change, whatever you feel like doing. All right. So this is where I find all of these plays. So right now, because of these filters being on, you can see that, these are the plays from where you can find a good one, right? So I am very bullish on Snowball, by the way. This is now sitting at $2.2 million market cap, just a little bit alpha for you all. Then Testicle, I'm looking for a good entry point. And then what else do I have to let you know? 21, I'm very bullish on, but I'm still not in on this one because the price just keeps on going higher and higher. I missed this entry because I did not put a limit buy order. I shared this entry inside Karoshi's private and on the DGNR, but I myself missed out because I did not have a buy limit order. This is why, I'm telling you what mistakes I have personally done multiple times, even to the day I do some mistakes. So I'm telling you the exact same mistakes so that you can avoid them. All right. Please use limit orders. All right. Whenever you have conviction on a play, like for this one, I do like the narrative. So I have conviction, so I can buy the dip. It's as simple as that. So coming back to the point, guys, what you need to do is you need to find the right meme coin. For that, you can use the filters that I just shared. The actual filters are available inside Karoshi's private, so you can get it from there. Apart from that, once you do that, you have found your meme coin. You know that, this can go higher. You have done your research. And of course, guys, if you don't want to do all of this, I am doing this every single day inside the DGNR. So you can join us and you can find these plays to look out for yourself. All right. Once you have done that, you bid the right support levels. All right. And guys, the second point or the second step in this strategy is not just bidding the right support levels. It's also taking profits, because that is the most important thing. So let me show you how to take profits. So for example, let's just discuss this chart, which is Lumen. All right. Now, how do I find these two levels? 1.5 million. This is exactly where we got rejected, right? Exactly to the point. And $1.9 million. Where do I find them? It's very simple, guys. First off, guys, you need to realize how to find the highs and how to find the lows on the chart. So on this chart, where do you think is the high and where do you think is the low? It is pretty much evident, guys. This is your high and this is your low. Now this is another high. All right. So whenever you are charting, what you need to do is from the first beginning point of the chart to the absolute highs, the first highs from the first wave towards the upside, you are going to plot a Fibonacci from this high to this low. Then you will be getting these levels right around here, right? The best zone to bid is going to be the 0.786 and the 0.886 Fibonacci levels. But for some coins which are very bullish, they can just go for a move up and then come back only to the 618 Fibonacci and then go back up higher one more time. All right. But at some point in time, they will all come back to the 786 Fibonacci level of maybe the larger move. So for example, if this move becomes something like this, and then you plot another Fibonacci from the highs to the absolute lows, then you would be targeting another 0.786 Fibonacci level of this entire bigger move. All right. That would happen. So if it does not retrace to the 0.7 Fibonacci level in the beginning, it will do so later on. All right. So now you know where to bid. Now, where do you exit? Where do you take some profits? Let me show you that as well very quickly. So now you have seen that this is your first leg towards the upside. All right. The first leg towards the upside is what you use to find the support levels. Now the first correction, where is it? The first correction is right here, a 3-wave corrective move towards the downside. Now, once you have the first correction, you can find the price targets for the next leg towards the upside. And how do you do that? You put a Fibonacci from the absolute low, wherever the bottom was of this correction, to the absolute highs, wherever the first highs were, and you plot this Fibonacci, right? And then you get the 1.236 and the 1.618 extensions. This is usually the most common resistance zone for all meme coins. All right. So it is basically very, very simple. If I have to explain much more in detail, what you're looking at is, let's just plot two Fibonacci levels. So first off, we have this. So price starts from here, goes up, then comes back down to the 786 Fibonacci level. Then price goes back up. A lot of meme coins, I would say 80% of meme coins just do a move from 786 to the 382 Fibonacci level, and then they come back crashing down. Some come back again and some just die out. All right. But 30% of meme coins, or I would say 20% of meme coins, actually bounce off from the 786 and go back up, break above the 382 Fibonacci level as well. This is where your confirmation is that now price is looking very good to take out these highs. All right. This is where, once you see this, this is where you can plot your Fibonacci from the low wherever your bottom was formed. So let's just take 786 Fibonacci level as your bottom to the highs that you got right around here. And then you have your price target as the 1.236 and the 1.618 Fibonacci level. So this is your price target. And this is going to be your move from the lows to the highs. It's as simple as that. Right now, if you follow this strategy, guys, you are definitely going to print big, and you are also going to keep that money with you. I'm not suggesting, guys, that you take all of the profits at the 1.236 or the 1.618 Fibonacci levels, because usually what happens is, for example, in this case itself, if price goes up now, because this is your current zone of support, right? Previous zone of resistance converted into support, simple as that. This is your current zone of support. So if price goes up one more time and then, has a retrace and then goes back up one more time, what happens is you are missing out on the bigger move. So you take very small profits right here, right? Maybe you just take out your initials at the 1.236 Fibonacci level, or you take out your initials at the 1.618. This is going to depend on what your personal trading strategy is. If you're bidding right now just to stack as much SOL as possible, if you are in a God trading mode, then you should not focus on holding long term. You should just take all of your profits at the profit levels, 1.236 or the 1.618, or if you're trading very short term, then from the 786 to the 382 Fibonacci level, which was again another trade. How much was this move from the low to the highs? It was a 165% move. That's not bad, right? So you decide for yourself if you want to just take initials, if you can keep a little bit of money stuck in a meme coin or a coin like this one, AI plus meme coin. I think that is a very new narrative, which is basically running absolutely wild right now. So definitely pay attention to this new narrative. I did a complete 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 video on this new narrative, and I shared multiple different plays from this narrative inside 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗧𝗧, the leader being, of course, Soul the Trophy Tomato. If I show you this one as well, $19.4 million market cap right now. I think I shared this on YouTube as well just a few days ago, and it has absolutely exploded. This was the somewhere around here. $4.5 million was the entry, another 6x. So we have got multiple 6, 7x's, even 14, 10, 20x's in the last few days. All right. That is only because I find my conviction first. I do my research first, and then I place the bets when it feels very difficult to do so. I bet the blood. As simple as that, guys. All right. Now, guys, talking about a few other plays which I am currently eyeing just for the bonus of watching this video till the very end. The first one is going to be 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦. I think this has some potential. The entry is going to be somewhere around like $929,000 market cap. This has just started to wake up. Your resistance is $2.65 million. So maybe price goes up first and then comes back down, something like that. And mind you, guys, that this has just started to wake up from 258K all the way to $2 million. That is an 8x move. All right. So definitely not sustainable. So you might have a little bit of a range in this region, but definitely you can keep this one on your radar, or, check this one out. Then, guys, another one that I would like to mention here is going to be 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪𝗓. Now, from the highs, if I plot a Fibonacci to the lows that you got right around here, these lows, then you can see we bounced off very close to the 786 Fibonacci level. Right now, we are taking support above the 618. I think this also has some potential, could do pretty well from here onwards. Once you break $17.3 million, you are looking for another price target, which is going to be from the corrective low to the first wave high, and that is going to take us to 32 million to around $40 million on 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗪𝗓 as well. And then I have another play which has gone absolutely crazy, guys. That is gas down. So I'm watching this one as well. Potentially, if I get a good entry point on this one, I'm definitely going to be looking into it. There was a good entry right here at the 618, but the price actually did not come all the way to the 618 Fibonacci level. So that is why I just haven't had the opportunity to bid on this one. So I'm looking for a 60% plus correction on gas down as well. If I get that, I might enter. And if I enter, I will let you know inside 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗧𝗧 private, or sometimes also on X. So make sure that you follow me on X right away. It's absolutely free to do so. And if you want to take it one step further, 𝗕𝗪𝗠𝗪𝗧𝗧 private is the place to be, guys. Do not delay, because if you want to make 2026 your year, you should be hustling non-stop. That's everything, guys, from this episode. If you enjoyed watching it, make sure that you drop a like. And also, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you smash that subscribe button and also ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, you know the drill. Keep hustling.
Never slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.